CatSynth TV.
Hey everybody, it's your guest reviewer JB here for CatSynth TV. Today we're going to be talking about the Stereolab album Electrically Possessed, Switched On, Volume 4. Before we get started, I want to ask you to please subscribe to this channel for more cultural content coming out regularly. And please consider underwriting the efforts here. There are links to Patreon and Ko-Fi below. Okay, Switched On, Volume 4, Electrically Possessed. As the title implies, this is the 4th volume of an ongoing series put out by Stereolab, wherein they collect various singles and compilation tracks, put them together. This is a nice double CD package. One of the things that Stereolab fans have noticed, I noticed that the ongoing remastering and reissue program that started a year or two ago, I think via Warp Records, the 2000 Stereolab sort of mini LP or EP if you like, or long EP, first of the Microbe Hunters, did not appear in that reissue program. I was kind of wondering what happened to that, because that's actually one of my favorite Stereolab albums. Well, the answer, my friends, is right here. It got absorbed into this package. This package collects that aforementioned EP or short LP, however you like to say it, plus a number of 7-inch singles, tour singles that Stereolab put out over the years, and collects them all in one spot and spiffs up the sound, gives you some nice sequencing. And let me just tell you, this one focuses on the later Stereolab material, the post-Dots and Loops material put out by the band. And that's actually some of my favorite stuff. Now, let me just say, Dots and Loops is one of my favorite albums of all times, not just one of my favorite Stereolab albums. And I know a lot of other people feel the same way. Later Stereolab, for me though, is some of the most adventurous stuff, because they start getting into the mixed meter stuff. They start getting into the very extended rhythms. Just fantastic, amazing, super creative stuff. And it's all here in one package. There's stuff here that even as a Stereolab obsessive, I had not heard before. They put out, as I said, a lot of these things came out on the tour singles. Whenever they would go out on tour, they wouldn't just promote the album. They would cut, a couple new tracks to sell, to help finance the thing, of course. Thinking ahead, you know what I'm saying? That's actually a really good idea to make some money on the tour. You know what I'm talking about? That's the whole purpose, isn't it? Okay, anyways, getting back to the main point, there's just some fantastic stuff on here. It's the later Stereolab stuff. For me, it's all about stuff that challenges you, stuff that draws you in and say, oh, what's going on there? And it engages you mentally. But it's also, it's got to have, what's it got to have? Anybody that knows me, they're going to say, what's it got to have? It's got to have hooks. It's got to have hooks. It's got to have some sort of melodic thing to draw you in. And let me tell you, Stereolab, as far as hooks go, you can't get any better than that. They know how to combine the accessible with the challenging, and it all make it work together. So once again, Stereolab, Switched On, Volume 4, Electrically Possessed. You get a thumbs up from me, man. Go check it out if you're a Stereolab fan. Fantastic stuff. And even if you are not a Stereolab fan, this is actually a really great place to start, because you get everything that Stereolab is about right there.
To find out more about Stereolab Switched On Volume 4, please visit stereolab.co.uk or check out the description below this video. Thanks for watching. Check out more at www.catsynth.com, and please subscribe to CatSynth TV.
Okay, once again, this has been your guest reviewer, JB, right here on CatSynth TV.